Hello and welcome to White Glove Reviews. Today is the second day of my adventures with $20 and Splinterlands. And what I did yesterday a little bit was I played some more games and I did okay, I guess, ratings wise. And I picked up a few energy crystals. Now I have a quest today. So let's see. The details of the quest. Win 5 battles using a sneak monster. So should be probably pretty not too bad. One thing I've been thinking about is looking into seeing if I can rent some. See, there we go. We got a sneak monster. What I was thinking about doing is seeing if we can rent some more cards to give us a little sort of a boost. So let's see. This guy has that. Maybe we got a little magic. So we got a Goblin Thief, and we got the Goblin Sorcerer. So that should take care of that stuff. So let's check it out and see how it goes. That was rather loud. Alright, so let's see. This might kind of suck. So we'll fast forward this a little bit. The thorns are going to probably do some pretty good work. That evil slug. The cave slugs are fairly brutal. Yeah, I'm thinking we got this probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, I think we're good. We should have this. So, not too terribly painful at all, really. So, one thing, now this is kind of just a random, I don't know what you'd call it, but I was thinking about renting cards, and I was thinking about the best way to get the most bang for your buck. And this is what I was thinking. What I was thinking is looking at renting like the most impactful neutral cards. Like things to basically like I've become a fan of like Parasitic Growth and Battering Ram and Sandworm and that kind of thing. And Uraeus. So I'm thinking that possibly the way to go is to look into renting neutral cards and maybe renting higher, like maybe renting like level 3 commons, level 3 common neutral cards, and then pick rent a level 2 summoner that'll let you play the level 3 common cards, and that'll actually increase a lot. You know, it'll up your power level a great deal. And I've been looking at that. I mean, it's one of those things like it's a game of like small percentages. Pardon me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here, and I'm going to see about the rest of my battles for this quest. And then maybe we'll talk a little bit more about possible rental choices. Because ideally what I'd like to do is I'd like to move up to a higher level league. And maybe I could rent some power to do that. Actually, let's look at that right now. So, let's see. So if we go to the market, I think what I want to do is I want to see about renting. I've recently become really attached to Camilla Sungazer. And she seems to rent. She seems to have a pretty good impact. So actually, let's do this. Let's go ahead and rent her, and we'll rent her for 17 credits, and then, well, not 17 credits. It'll be more than that. It'll be, I don't know what it'll be, 200 credits, something like that. So anyway, we'll rent her for a couple of days and see how that works. Okay, so I just rented Camilla Sungazer. Now, if we go back to look at the battles, let's see. I've moved up a tier, so let's keep playing. We moved into Bronze 2, and so in order to get to Bronze 1, we need a bunch more power. So It cost us, we were at 95, so it cost us about 800 credits to rent Camilla for 3 days. Now, the upside is, with Camilla, we can actually make use of the Earth shard, or the Earth splinter. So let's take a look and see. Oh, wow, okay. So let's see. We're going to play her, and we'll play it with the Earth. So let's see what our highest level things are. So we'll play him, and that guy, and that guy. And we're going to play a Wood Nymph. And we'll put Warchang right there. Wood Nymph right there. Let's see what else we got for 6. That guy's not too terrible. Play that guy. Then we get 5s. That's one of those things, like the massive one is kind of brutal, because I don't have any like really expensive ones on this account. I guess maybe the Elven Defender. Put him in. Nah, we can't put him in the back, really. So let's see. Elven Chariot, no. Reduces melee and range attacks. Actually, this might sound kind of weird, but I think I'm going to stick him in the back and just see how it works. See if it can't last for a while. Okay, so we lose some armor, which is not too terribly bad. And what do we got? Let's see. See how this works out. So I'm thinking we might actually do okay. It's a good sign, anyway. Yeah, we're probably going to do okay. Yeah, we're fine. This guy's actually decent for taking a beating, though, the Stone Golem. Not bad. Okay. So we picked up a little bit more, and did I forget to put a sneak guy in? I bet I did. So anyway, I'm going to play out the rest of my quest in Bronze 1 and see if we can't. Let's see, what do we need for silver? So Bronze 1, I need to have above 1,000 rating, and I need above 5,000 power. I need above 5,000 power. That might be a bit problematic, but we can see what we can rent. Anyway, I'll pause this and I'll pick up after finishing the last part of the quest. Okay, one thing I want to show you real quick. This is the last battle that I did for completing the quest. I want to show you the actual how it worked out. In this case, I'm using Camilla, and my opponent and I have the exact same army, basically. And how it turns out is actually kind of interesting. You can see the impact of the massive impact of the -1 attack versus the +1 health. And if you want to fast forward it, as you can see, what happens is my guys just have much more oomph than theirs do. And the extra life just doesn't matter that much. Like so. So she was a pretty good choice. So let's check out this quest. We'll claim our quest reward. This is the dramatic pause before the quest reward. Okay. Legendary potion. Bah. That was the same one from yesterday. Okay. So what I was thinking, and this is what I was thinking when we were talking about, I'll show you. So cards rented to me. So currently I have these cards rented to me, right? Now, if you look at Camilla and you look at her stats, you can only play a level 1 legendary summoner in Bronze League, right? But what happens though, is you can play level 3 commons, level 2 rares, level 2 epics, and level 1 legendaries. And so if we go back and, like, let's say we look at, well, let's look at some of the neutral cards. Well, not ones that I own. Let's look at ones that are available. So if we're looking at neutral cards, and we just want monsters. So let's look at the neutral monsters. Like, let's say, for example, this guy. the battering ram, who I've recently become a huge fan of. If you look at his stats, right? A level 1 battering ram has 1 attack, 1 speed, 1 life. But if you're playing with level 3, he has 3 speed, and this can actually be a pretty big deal for getting attacks in. And using Camilla, you'd be able to play him. Another example is this guy, Parasitic Growth. Now his level 3 is huge because he picks up a life at level 2 and he picks up an attack at level 3. So playing Camilla, you'd be able to play him and you'd be able to basically, it doubles his attack. And since he has the opportunity attack, it should clear out the random. So let's see what it costs to rent this guy while we're looking. So we want to rent a level 3 guy. Let's see. We do want to rent a level 3 guy, right? There's got to be a way to sort this better. No level 3 guys for rent. That's interesting. Kind of weird. Okay, so what about for sale? Okay. So I need 14, so that is completely out of my price range. There's no way on earth I can get one of those. That's interesting. So I would rent a level 3 Parasitic Growth, but there's just not one available. What do we get for level 3 Sandworms? Let's see. So level 3 Sandworm gets more speed, more life. That's not bad. So can we rent a level 3 Sandworm? Can I sort these by level? No. I cannot. That is unfortunate. So, yeah, oh well. Huh. Alright, so again, I think I might be sorted with that one. So, what's another one that might be good for having a leveled up version of it? I'm actually a fan of Creeping Ooze just in general. So for rent, a Creeping Ooze, if you just want a level 1, that's 1 DEC a day. Creeping Ooze is actually pretty good to just kind of fill in gaps. Can we rent level 3? Does it do anything for us? It has a little more health, which is not bad, I guess. So can we rent a level 3? 2.75. That's not super terrible. Something to think about. Anyway, I know this bit's kind of rambling, but I've been thinking about trying to rent higher level monsters to just basically improve my chances through Bronze and through Silver League. And as you can see, also, it moved me up a league just for having enough power rented. Although I suspect that when my rentals expire, it's going to kick me back down. Anyway, if you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I hope you'll have an excellent day.